There are encouraging signals coming from the negotiations between Ukraine and Russia with the Americans to end the war in Ukraine, and a huge investment of the South Korean industry giant Hyundai in the United States is making Donald Trump very happy. Welcome to Bauernebel News. A small breakthrough, but very important, obviously, and maybe a step in the right direction. Negotiators from Ukraine and negotiators from Russia have met separately with U.S. mediators in Saudi Arabia for the ongoing discussions about a possible peace deal, or at least first a ceasefire in the 3-year-old Ukraine war. And it has been announced that Russia and Ukraine have agreed to a complete ceasefire in the Black Sea. All maritime fighting actions should be ceased, should be stopped. That, of course, is good news for all the shipping lanes and shipping industry who's bringing out vital agricultural exports from Ukraine into many parts of the world. This new ceasefire in the Black Sea is an encouraging step towards further negotiations to widen this ceasefire in other areas. At least in the last round, it was only announced after Donald Trump spoke to Kremlin, the Russian President Vladimir Putin. There was only agreed a partial ceasefire as far as energy facilities are concerned. That was a little bit of step back. Now it is added the ceasefire in the Black Seas, and the door is open to more negotiations. Of course, there is always something that Russia wanted and probably got from the Americans. It is said that the U.S. is considering to put pressure on other nations to lift some of the sanctions as far as agricultural exports from the Russian sides are concerned. And there is discussion even that the American under Donald Trump wants to ease some of the original sanctions that were put on Ukraine, on Russia after the invasion of Ukraine. This first step, a ceasefire in the Black Sea, is important, negotiators say, and it makes many people hopeful that these negotiations are on the right track, and it could really be the beginning of the end of the Ukraine war. Donald Trump wants to make American industries great again, and today is a good day. He announced a deal with South Korea, the South Korean industry giant Hyundai, who will invest $20 billion here in the United States, namely a steel factory in the U.S. state of Louisiana. The investment for the steel factory alone is $5 billion. It is said that 2.7 million tons of steel could be produced in the U.S. South, and 1,400 jobs will be created. Donald Trump quotes this development as main reason also for his politics regarding tariffs. He makes the argument that many companies will eventually move their factories to the United States to produce their products for the sale in the United States, and this is to forego the tariffs that Donald Trump has introduced for many products. Now he makes the argument that the tariffs will entice all these companies, world companies, to come to the United States. Of course, his biggest promise during the election was to make the American economy work for everyone, and he's focusing on industry jobs, obviously, but so far, first moves on the tariffs front have caused some nervous behavior by financial markets and also consumers. But now with this new deal, Donald Trump thinks and believes he's on the right way as far as politics of the economy are concerned as well.